Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. We're in Traverse Mountain inside of Lehi, Utah. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Brady Summers. I'm with Seasons Real Estate, and today we're going to be taking a tour of Traverse Mountain, which is a little area here in Lehi, a part of the Silicone Slopes. We're going to go through and talk about the houses and what you can see, find, and do here living in Traverse Mountain. If you're new to the channel and want to learn more about Utah cities, communities, areas, and all things real estate, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So Traverse Mountain is part of a master planned HOA community. It has community centers. It's got everything from townhomes and small single family homes to large family estates here in Traverse Mountain. The further you go up on the hill, the bigger houses you typically find. Now the area was really established in the 2000s, so you don't have any houses that are older than 20 years. There's still a lot of building lots left here in Traverse Mountain, but they are going pretty fast and they're starting to get very pricey, depending what you're looking for. If you're looking for a townhouse here in Traverse Mountain, it's gonna run you anywhere between $375,000 and $400,000 starting, but those prices are quickly increasing. A lot of people are moving to this area, especially from the tech hubs, mainly California, to come to these jobs here that are here at Silicone Slopes. You'll see Exactware, you're gonna see Adobe, as well as Ancestry, Microns here, all within a couple minutes of where I'm standing right now. So this has become a really big hot spot for people who are moving from out of state here to be close to their work. This area is booming. It's just growing super fast. So if you're wanting to be close to work and you work in the tech industry, or if you work in South Salt Lake County or North Utah County, this may be a good area for you. So if you're looking for a single family home in this area, you're gonna be starting around the $425,000 price point, and that'll take you all the way up to 1.9 million. And now that 1.9 is a resale, so there are some houses that have been built that cost well more than that, but that is the most expensive that has sold on the MLS. That's kind of what you can expect living here. There's a vast array of different home styles and types, and all sort of everything you could ever need you can find here. It's great because we're just right across from the SR92 highway from the Mountain Star Hospital, so there's a hospital close, there's all the groceries, everything you could want. About the only thing that isn't located here in Traverse Mountain is a gas station, but there are some just up the street further into Lehi or across the freeway over by Thanksgiving Point. So even that, you're really close to every amenity you could want. So living out here, there are rental restrictions. So if you're buying the home looking for to turn it into like an Airbnb or a rental, you're going to want to look at the CC&Rs and the HOA documents to make sure that that's something that can be accommodated for you here in Traverse Mountain. So we're up here in Traverse Mountain and the weather has gone a little bit crazy. If we spin around this way, you can see it's blue skies behind me, but it's just started hailing. So I thought I'd show you that. Utah doesn't get hail too often, only a few times a year. So that's not something that is super common. But one thing that is common in this area of Traverse Mountain is the wind. You can probably hear it a little bit. We've got the filters on this microphone, so hopefully you can hear me fine. But that is probably the biggest negative about living in this area, is the amount of wind that is here. So you get wind coming from Salt Lake County, from the point of the mountain. There's a couple little small canyons here in Traverse Mountain. And then you also have the American Fork Canyon. So no matter which way the wind patterns are blowing, there's usually a little bit of wind here in Traverse Mountain. And it's probably the one reason why you may not want to live here if you don't like wind. So now I'm standing at a shopping center called The Terrace here in Traverse Mountain. And this is where you're gonna find things like your Harmon's, the grocery store. It's a locally owned grocery store. That's a chain here. They do specialize in a lot of, like their bakery is really good. Their service deli is very good. And they have lots of specialty things like during the fall time frame, you're able to get like hatch green chilies here locally. They're flown in from New Mexico. So Harmon's here in the terrace at Traverse Mountain, but there's also about 10 other restaurants here, as well as other shopping. There's a Beans and Brew if you're looking for coffee. There is a Swig if you're looking for your soda fix. So there's a lot of shopping here right in Traverse Mountain, and that is super readily accessible within just minutes of all of the homes here in Traverse Mountain. So I'm out here in front of the outlets at Traverse Mountain, right in the middle of Traverse. And the great thing about it is there's about 49 shops and restaurants located here in the outlet mall itself. Next door, they share a parking lot, is a Cabela's. If you're looking for anything outdoor sportsman, you can find it at Cabela's. And then just down the hill from here is the Adobe building and a few more strip malls with a bunch more restaurants and a few other stores. And that's right here at the outlets at Traverse Mountain. So we've gone across the street from the outlet malls, and here is the Strap Tank. It's a brew pub here in Lehi. We have 2 locations here in Utah, the one here in Traverse Mountain, there's one in Springville as well. It's an amazing restaurant. The food is fantastic. If you come here, I'd highly recommend getting the spinach artichoke dip. It was just to die for. And that's just here in Traverse Mountain as well. So behind me here, I'm at Traverse Mountain Elementary School, which is a part of the Alpine School District. Now there are a couple different options you have when you live here in Traverse Mountain of which schools you'll go to. And the first being elementary, you'll either go to Traverse Mountain Elementary School or Fox Hollow Elementary School. Now there is a charter school here in Traverse Mountain called Challenger. There's several Challenger schools around Utah, and one of them is located here. And what a charter school is it's technically a public education, but the funding is dispensed more like a private school. So that is an option if you live here. They are a little bit harder to get into than just a traditional public school like what's behind me here. Now the schools in Traverse Mountain all go to Alpine School District. They're all very good schools, and it's a very, very good school district. Now once they get to the junior high age, grades 7 through 9, they're going to go to Lehi Junior High School, located here in Lehi, just a few miles south of here. And once they get to the high school grades 10 through 12, they'll go to Sky Ridge, which is a really fantastic school. It was opened up here just a couple years ago. They have really focused on the STEM, the science, technology, engineering, and math programs at Sky Ridge High School. There was a lot of money donated by a lot of the companies here in the Silicone Slopes area to help build up those programs, because they're trying to build the next generation of engineers and mathematicians and things to help grow the industries that are really thriving here in the Silicone Slopes and Traverse Mountain. So we're here at the Crest Haven subdivision. These are a lot of townhomes, and they've got amenities like a clubhouse, parks, and different things like that. But to talk about where we're at in relation to other things, the Salt Lake International Airport is about 31 minutes away from here, just north off I-15. To get to downtown Salt Lake will take you about 27 minutes. If you're looking to go down into Provo, it'll take you 24 minutes to get downtown Provo. And if you were looking for things like golf, on the other side of the freeway, the Thanksgiving Point Golf Course is about 10 minutes from here. To get to a Home Depot and Lowe's, Walmart, that's all about 15 minutes away down the road in American Fork, Lehi, on the border there. So you're really close to everything you need. We're up here at the top of some of the building lots just to show you a little bit of the valley views. So you can just see how incredible views you have. And it's like a 270-degree view all the way around. And I apologize for the wind. As I mentioned before, it is very, very windy up here. So, but I just wanted to show you kind of what you can see from the top of Traverse Mountain. There are a whole bunch of trails and other things like that here. Behind me here you can see some of the trails. There's a parking lot up there for one of the trails. So Traverse Mountain is really great for all of outdoor enthusiasts, but also being close to everything you need. Thanks for joining me today on our tour of Traverse Mountain here in Lehi, Utah, part of the Silicone Slopes area. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We'd love to help you. Our in the video description there is a link to a questionnaire where we can help you identify what you're looking for, and it's just a few questions that will get the ball rolling on helping you find your next home here in Utah. If you have any questions, reach out. We'd love to help you.